Good morning, children. Myself, your maths teacher Pragna, here to explain you the word problems on pair of linear equations. Before solving the word problem, let us see the basic introduction to pair of linear equations. As you all know, the general form of linear equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Since you are having here pair of linear equation, the general form will be a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2 are real numbers. Now let us see the different methods which are used for solving the pair of linear equation in two variables. Totally there are 5 methods you are studying to solve the pair of linear equation in two variables. They are graphical method, substitution method, elimination method, cross product method which is also known as cross multiplication method and reducible method. In graphical method, you are going to solve the pair of linear equation by using the graph. And in the remaining 4 methods like substitution, elimination, cross product and reducible method, you are solving the pair of equation by using the steps and the formula, hence it is known as algebraic method. Now let us see different conditions which are applied for the graphical representation of pair of linear equation in two variables. Totally there are 3 conditions. When any two pair of equations are given and the graph is drawn, the possibilities are either the graph will be intersecting or else the graph will be coincident, otherwise the graph will be parallel lines. Now let us see the condition for intersecting line. When any two equations are there, the condition for intersecting line are a1 by a2 that is not equal to b1 by b2. And you can see in the intersecting line both the lines will meet each other at a unique point, one point, and hence it is said to have a unique solution. And any graph having a solution is said to be consistent. The second condition is coincident line. The condition for coincident line is a1 by a2 that is equal to b1 by b2 and that is equal to c1 by c2. When any two pair of equations are given, you have to collect all the values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. On applying the values, if you find all the ratios are equal, then it is said to be coincident line. In coincident line, two lines will be one above the other. When both the lines are one above the other, it is having infinitely many solutions. Because the graph is having the solution, we call it as a consistent graph. And the third graphical representation is parallel line. The condition for the parallel line is a1 by a2 that is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. And the lines in the graph will be parallel. Because it is parallel, two lines are not meeting each other at any point and hence it is having no solution. As the graph is having no solution, it is considered to be inconsistent. The main thing you have to notice in this is graph, there are 3 types: intersecting line, coincident line and parallel lines. You have to make a note of 3 conditions of the lines. You have to check the number of solutions formed in the line and also whether the given graph is consistent or not. Now let us see this is all about the graphical method. In substitution method, two equations will be given. You have to make use of that two equation. Find the value of y in one equation and substitute that value of y in the second equation to find the value of x. And in the elimination method, two equations are written and it is balanced and you are cancelling the equation and finding the value of x and y. In the cross multiplication method, you are using the formula. I have already taught you the easy trick for remembering the formula. Make use of that formula to find the value of x and y. Next, you are having the reducible method. In reducible method, you are reducing the fraction form into a linear equation and you are solving and finding the value of p and q, because here the fraction form is taken in terms of p and q. Now let us see word problems based on the pair of linear equations. So here is the first problem. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. So you have to find the fraction here. All of you observe. You know the fraction is written in terms of x by y. You know that the fraction is written in terms of x by y. And in the question it is given the fraction will become 1 by 3. So here the fraction is 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. So if I subtract 1 from the numerator, if I am subtracting 1 from the numerator, then the fraction will be 1 by 3. This represents the first equation. Same thing is written here. First equation. If 1 is subtracted from the numerator, you will get the value as 1 by 3. In the second equation, you are going to see the second sentence of the question. That is, if 8 is added to the denominator. Here I can see x by y is the fraction. 8 is been added to the denominator, that is plus 8. Then your value will be 1 by 4. So this represents the second equation. After finding first and second equation, you have to find the value of x and y by doing the cross multiplication. You can make use of any method here, whichever is easy for you. So do cross multiplication, find the value of an x and y. So after doing the calculation, you are getting the value of x as 5 and y as 12. Here the main thing is you have to note the question. You have to read the question properly. By using the question, you have to frame the equation. Once you frame the equation, then it is very easy to solve, because you have already learned the 4 different methods. In that 4 different methods, you can use any one method to solve this problem. So now let us see one more word problem. 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. That means 5 years ago, so it is minus 5. Noori was, let us consider the age of Noori as x and age of Sonu as y. So 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. So Noori, that is nothing but here x minus 5, because 5 years ago she was thrice as old as Sonu. So that is equal to 3 times Sonu's age, y minus 5. Here make a note, in both the equation I have taken here minus 5 and minus 5, because it is 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, if Noori is 5 years ago, then obviously Sonu also will be 5 years ago itself. So Noori, when she was 5 years ago, x minus 5, she is thrice as old as Sonu. That means 3 times the age of Sonu. Now let us see how to solve this equation. This will be the first equation, whatever you have found out. And the second equation will be 10 years later. So 10 years later means it will be plus 10. 10 years later, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. Twice means it is 2 times. As you have considered Noori's age as x, you are taking x plus 10, that is 2 times y plus 10. 10 years later, so you are taking the equation x plus 10 is equal to 2 times y plus 10. Now let us see how to solve these equations. As I have already taught you, you are taking the Noori's age as x here and present age of Sonu as y years 5 years ago, so it is x minus 5 is equal to 3 into y minus 5. Similarly, next equation you are having here, second equation, 10 years later, so the equation will be x plus 10 is equal to 2 times, because twice 2 times y plus 10. Use that two equation, solve that two equation by using any of the four method to find the value of x and y. Here x and y is nothing but the age of Sonu and Noori. Here I have attached the two links showing you many more problems, word problems on linear equation of two variables. For more information and for solving the more different types of problem, please click on the link and solve the problems. Thank you.